Hello, everyone. Muy buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everyone. As we promised, we are back. Today is Thursday. As usual, we're going to have two invites tonight that we're going to be hosting some great events. I don't want to spill the tea so much. However, once I bring in my guests, you will find out, the topics today. But this is a great event that we're going to have tonight. And not only event, we're going to speak about products and including opportunities. So welcome to all of you that usually watches us and that usually, follow us. Welcome to Hablando con Belly. On Thursday, we usually here at 9 p.m. So today's topic, we're going to be speaking about pharmacy. Probably you asking, well, what is she talking about today? Well, we're going to discuss what is pharmacy and the products. And today I do have Sister Mary Solis and we do have Coach Q that is going to host this moment for us. And with that, we're just going to bring Coach, and we're going to ask a couple of questions. Also, for the views, whether you're going to watch this um, video today or you're going to watch it later on. Don't forget that if you have any questions regarding the conversation tonight, feel free, to send us messages. We're going to post individual email tonight under this link. So like that, in case you have any question about this project that we're going to be speaking tonight or the company, you may send in or follow us. But we are speaking with Hablando con Belly. Muy buenas tardes, como siempre, estamos aquí los jueves. Muy buenas noches para todos ustedes. Hoy tenemos dos visitantes. Coach Q y también Coach Mary Solis. Hoy estamos trayendo unas nuevas oportunidades sobre lo que es el producto Farmaci. Tal vez ustedes se preguntan, ¿a dónde anda Beli otra vez? No tenemos una nueva compañía de que hay buenos productos, no solamente de vender, sino que también oportunidades cómo hacer un crecimiento y también utilizar el producto. Si eres una mujer de 40, 50 años, hay productos especialmente para ti esta noche que vamos a presentar. Así que siéntense y disfruten de este video esta noche. Así que bienvenidos a nuestro programa Hablando con Belly. So, Coach, how are you today? How are
I'm
you?
doing good. I'm doing good.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you know how we are, that we are multi-language, we do speak Spanish, we do speak English, including Garifuna. So I usually, tend to go in and out with different languages so like that our guests and our family members can understand what we're talking about. But today we have you here specifically to speak about pharmacy. So tell us a little bit about you.
Of course, of course, of course. So thank you so much. I know you by Belinda, but thank you so much. And I just want to I'm just excited to be here. My name is Quiana. For those of you guys that are new, I'm so thankful to be on the channel tonight. But you guys can call me Coach Q, and my name is Coach Q for a reason because I love coaching people. I love help. And I come from an education background. So just a little bit about myself, not too long, because we're here to talk about pharmacy and what got me to pharmacy. But I was an educator for more than 10 years in the DC area. And my love for children, my love for education, it definitely transfers to what I'm doing in real life right now. Being a mom is always going to have my love for children. And then also just aging gracefully and being able to be that girl mom. And that's what made me really look at this opportunity.
Wow, amazing. So, who introduced you into the company?
So my sponsor is Miss Kalia Robertson. I'm super excited. Frontline by way of Sheila Monique. And yeah, so Kalia is from this area as well. She's bilingual. She speaks Spanish as well. And her story, you got to get her on here. Her story is really amazing. And just basically how she's able to take care of her home and how she was in prison. So I'm not going to give too much of her story, but she went from prison to basically paying for her child's college tuition at St. John's University. So that's my upline. She's amazing, love her, and definitely just a beast, a boss woman, and I love women. They inspire me, just like our next presenter that's going to come on soon, Miss Mary.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about Farmaci. Who is Farmaci? Where they cited? Where do they come from? For how long they've been around? And then we're going to switch over the products.
Yeah, absolutely. So what got me really excited about Farmaci is how long they have been around. And when I found out they were around for over 70 years, I was like, okay, because I never heard of them. But I always, one thing about anything, if you don't know, when someone tells you, you gotta trust it. And the fact that I didn't know before, and I was just looking at their products, didn't know anything about the company. But when I heard they've been around for 7 decades, that spoke volumes to me. In business, being around for that long, and a family business. Dr. C. Tuna, the late Dr. C. Tuna, is the one who founded the company in Turkey, and he's such a great man that he developed these products, and that's one thing that stood out to me as well. Like someone that's well invested into their company, like someone that's there behind the product, the ingredients, like someone that truly loves everything about their products, that they're investing their whole family into it. And I think that's a big deal because I'm family oriented. If I can't bring my family into something, I just won't do it. And so Farmaci got me excited for the generational wealth, how he was able to pass this company down to his grandchildren, and how it's been around for 75 years. And I'm not going to get too much into it now, but what really got me excited is how they knocked on about 8 different industries that we all use every single day. And it just was, I was just so excited about it.
Absolutely. And I totally agree because when I first heard about it, I was like, wait a minute. And I did a little bit of research about it. I was like, wow, this is a company that I don't really have to go to ShopRite anymore because they do have from essentials, anything that you need that they have it. So I was just like, I don't even need Amazon anymore because they do have almost the essential that we need for the house, including the body, hair, everything, and skin.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Wow. So what is your go-to as of now, that you really are excited about in terms of product?
Oh my gosh. Well, we have over 500 products. One of my favorite, because I am a coffee girl. I love tea as well, but I have to be like right now I'm drinking tea because I have to be like about to settle down, go to bed soon. But coffee is my go-to drink. I just love the coffee bean in general and what it could do for your body before you add all that Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts to it, right? And so this is one of our coffees right here. And this is our instant coffee. We do have it in a powder, but it has the chicory blend in it, which I think is amazing. It comes from the chicory root. It has so many amazing benefits, digestive benefits, definitely your heart health. One of the number one killers in African American women is heart disease. My grandmother passed away from heart disease, and something that runs in my family. So whenever I'm looking at something, I'm always looking at something that can help my heart, that can strengthen it. And so chicory root is amazing. And it has so many benefits. Lower your blood cholesterol, and that's a big deal. So when you're aging or you're getting older, right, you want to start looking into these things because I don't ever want to have to touch a medication. Like, God forbid, I never want to touch a medication. So just looking into what I take. So the coffee, it tastes good. Oh my gosh. And I make like this little drink in the morning. I mix it with my collagen. Um, like you said, I used to buy collagen from Amazon, right? And now I buy it from me, right? I buy it from Farmaci because it just makes sense. It's super affordable. The ingredients are amazing. And I've always consumed collagen. It was something that's not new to my everyday regimen. So trading it out was not hard to do. They have it in different flavors. So I love the plain one because I put a scoop right in my coffee in the morning with my I love oat milk. So I use oat milk creamer, and that's all you need. So it tastes delicious. I'm so like I'm sad I can't use my Starbucks app anymore, but I'm not sad because I'm saving money, so much money. And just like one more thing I really want to go over, just like the everyday. I'm a firm believer of vitamins and minerals. I'm a firm believer of minerals. The body needs over 100 minerals to be fully alkaline, and so I look into the different things we put in our bodies: the magnesium, the zinc, all that other stuff. So I'm excited to have vitamins. The omega 3s I take every single day. It's a soft gel. They're very digestible. And I just have clarity throughout my day. It just makes me feel good. So I know I'm doing the right things. The gummies are good. I've always wanted to try these because I've seen people taking them. I said, okay, you know what? Let me try these gummies. And they have all the vitamins and the minerals that you would need on a daily basis. And so you want to be happy, you want to be healthy, you want to feel good. Like, I'm feeling amazing right now. I'm feeling really great. I just had a cup of coffee as my dessert tonight. Okay, I added the chocolate. So I want a little dessert real quick, and we'll switch over. When I want a little dessert, I use our chocolate collagen in the coffee. Oh my gosh, game changer. I use a non-dairy foam whip. It has like a cold foam whip. Oh my gosh, my kids know. Put yourself to bed. It's mommy time.
Most definitely. And we usually emphasize for women, but we also know there's some good supplements for men. Can you talk to us a little bit about that? Because we don't want to leave them behind. We always want to have them involved. And, we want to talk about the supplements for them.
Absolutely, and I think that's a great segue to get into the men because as the women are getting their beauty on, like it's a soft girl era right now. Like and I love it. I really truly love it because I feel like the pandemic kind of showed that women are very strong. It really like peeled back the layers, and you were like, wow, like we are very strong. And now we're getting back to like doing things that we want to do, getting our nails done, getting our eyebrows done, making sure our skin looks good with or without makeup. The skincare is amazing, by the way, guys. We'll talk about that later. But so when I talk about the women's line, like your man, you want to keep up with us, okay, Ben? You got to keep up with the women. So we have an amazing men's line. You have the shampoo, you have the body scrub, and men are really getting into themselves. Like one thing, like social media could be good, it could be bad, and one of the great things about social media is the men are showing the other men that they can take care of themselves too. And it's so important. You don't have to be the man that smells like you just got off work when you didn't even go to work today. Okay. So we don't want that anymore. So we have hair care. We have this, oh my God, we have a beard oil that the men are loving. We have colognes. So, and the colognes are mixing with the elixir. The elixir, oh my God, it's so amazing. It has like grapeseed oil in it. So good for the skin. So they're mixing that with their colognes. And they're just smelling amazing. Smelling good. The skin is glowing. And that's what men want. They want to look good. They want to be right there with their woman, with their spouse, with their other. And we have exactly what they need. So they all can shop in one area on one website together. We have the his and hers vitamins. Okay. Get into the his and her vitamins. And, it's just important to stay healthy as men and as women.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And also, we're calling out all the barbershops tonight. If y'all watch
Yes.
the video, y'all gonna watch this video later on, give us a call. We got some great products for you out there. And I know the barbershop have changed. It's not the majority of the barbershop that I see now. It's like I be like, wow, because they have stepped up their game. I see them doing steaming. I see them doing facials. I'll be like, what's going on in here? There's a huge competition.
Everyone's upscale, and the good things you can do it. You can do it affordable, which I love. I don't feel like you got to break the bank to look really amazing, to feel really good. And that's one thing I love about these products. They're affordable. and they're amazing. They have really great ingredients. That you're like, okay, I've heard about this. I've always wanted to start taking omega-3. And so when we had this, it was a no-brainer to add it to my cart.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in terms of products, we're going to switch over to Coach Mary, and then we're gonna come back because we're gonna dive in a little, little dip in, so we could give you the source, how to join and the opportunities. But as of now, we're going to turn it into Coach Mary.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, um, Belinda, for having us on your platform. It truly is an honor to be here, to be able to share what we got going and how everyone else in the community can as well join us in this journey. So my name is Mary Solis. I'm, a mom. I'm a native New Yorker. I'm first generation American. My parents from Honduras. Got my shirt on, Garifuna, American, and very proud of that. And pretty much, my life has been pretty much, I lost my mom at a very early age. So, education became very important to me. So I did all the things that I was supposed to do. So I went to school, I graduated high school, went off to college, and then starts the workforce, right? And so I pretty much was in business. I went to school for business back then, business administration. That's what I majored in. And so that pretty much my early like 20s and 30s, that's what I was involved with. And then somewhere along the line, my interests kind of started to change. And I did go back to school for health and wellness. So, because I lost my mom at a very early age and health became very important to me, I said, oh, that was something that I should look into because I was always looking for something, interest in health. I wasn't even interested really in finance and business and any of that anymore. And so pretty much I started to delve into health and fitness. And somewhere along the line, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I decided that I was going to go into health and wellness. And so I want to say now 16 years when I officially actually left. I was in insurance for a very long time. And officially, I was actually laid off, which was a good thing. At the time, it was like, oh my God, I had been there so long. But it turned out to be a good thing because it allowed me to move into what I really love, which is the health and wellness world. So pretty much I've been a fitness trainer and a nutrition coach for the last 16 years, working with women. When I started, I was already over 40. So my actual niche or the people that I was targeting that I wanted to work with were people just like me, perimenopause, going through different symptoms and wanting to be fit and wanting to be healthy and wanting to be strong. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 16 years. And I'm also not only, well, I did say that I kind of got tired of business, but I've always kind of been in business. I want to say since I was like 11 or 12, I was selling all kinds of things, selling cards and selling Avon and all kinds of things. So I've always, kind of was in business. So I kind of married the two, right? And I married the two by being a multi-level marketer. So I've pretty much been in multi-level marketing for a long, long time, more than 20 years, been in various companies. Some I was very successful, some I was not. And so that's what kind of brings me all the way up to pharmacy, in which I've only been in pharmacy now, I want to say going on a month. And so far, I love being here. Of course, I came over here because, number one, Coach Quiana, she was my sponsor at another company. So we've known each other and we built a friendship for the last 5 years. And so it was just natural. We both spoke to one another, not really knowing that we were both looking into pharmacy. It was so funny the way that happened. Coach Q said, I'm thinking about, going over to pharmacy. And then I was like, oh, Well, you know what? So am I. So, so we're back together again, working together, collaborating in this journey. So I'm just really excited to be in pharmacy because it really does align with all the things that I just mentioned, health and wellness and beauty. I'm somebody who's like a beauty junkie. I can't even tell you. It's ridiculous. I'm a beauty junkie. And so it just made sense. Even though my past company, I loved it there as well. It had to do with health and wellness. I'm happy now because I could also incorporate beauty as well, skincare, and as well as health and wellness. So I'm really excited about sharing it with others because, not only are we excited about these products because they're amazing, because they are luxury products, at a very affordable price. And as well as because they're made in Turkey, they're in Turkey, their products out in like in Europe, they're held to a higher standard. So that's something that's always really been important to me. Even here in America, I'm always reading ingredients. I need to know what's in it and making sure that there's no bad stuff in it. And sometimes you just really can't help it. There's some things that you really, of course, you pray for the best. I mean, I'm gonna eat this, but pray for the best, right? But when it comes to these products, they are held to that standard, and so we could rest assured that they're good product, don't have all the junk that we know have here that we know here in America, parabens and all kinds of things that are in our products. So we're excited about that. So my favorite product, I'll tell you, like Coach Q mentioned, one of my favorite products, because I'm a coffee girl too. So that is one of my favorite products. But what I'm also excited about is the Aloe Glow.
Yeah.
Which is,
I'm excited about it too. I mean, I can't wait for my product to come in because it's like, I gotta glow more.
So the Aloe Glow, I got the mango flavor and I love it. I take it every morning. Great for your digestion. Aloe has a lot of uses. I use aloe for my hair, so it has a lot of uses. But this one is a drink, to internal, and so it tastes really good. And I make it part of my morning routine along with my apple cider vinegar gummies, right? So these are excellent because as a woman over 50 and post menopause, I found myself a few years ago with a little bit of insulin resistance, right? Because when you are going through menopause, that happens, right? Because our estrogen levels are going down. So now our insulin, starts to, we have a little bit of insulin resistance. And so I wanted to avoid, ever going on medication because that I've just never been on it and I really would like to stay off it. And so that's why I started to have, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in the morning with my water. And that does not taste good.
Nope.
Does not taste good, but we do it anyway,
Yes.
right? So I'm really excited about now trying the gummies. They're really good. They taste good. No sugar because I did have another brand's gummies and I was taking it, but I wasn't really happy about it because it contained sugar. And that like kind of defeats the purpose, right? So you might as well go back to just chugging that tablespoon of ACV. But this one is really good, tastes good. It's apple flavored, no sugar. You take 2, maybe more if you need it. For now, I only need 2, but helps with digestion. And again, it supports, blood sugar support. And one of the other things, I'll talk about 2 more things because I could tell you about more, but is the L-carnitine.
Yes.
So these L-carnitine shots are amazing, right? Tastes good. It has green tea in it. Also part of my morning routine. So I put it all in one drink, instead of chugging each one of them, I just put everything in one drink and drink it in one shot. But this helps with fatty acid metabolism. So it turns your fatty acids into energy. And we could all use some energy. We could all use a little less fat. And so this is part of also my routine, the L-carnitine. And we have different flavors, but this one's really, really good. And then the last thing I'm going to share is that I'm also excited about is this paprika and chili balsam.
Yes.
So this, I've been using it for about, I want to say now 2 weeks, going on 3. And this has many uses, right? Number one, great for inflammation, pain. I recently had an injury, about early in the summer, and that injury turned out to be like it just kind of spiraled into something else, but I'm now healing from it. And I was putting all kinds of things because my foot was swollen for most of the summer, and so I was using creams and all kinds. The doctor gave me some NSAID cream which wasn't working. I was using all kinds of holistic oils and stuff. Really, it would be temporary. So I was really excited to use this to try it, and so I've been putting it on my foot, helping me a little bit with my inflammation. So what I do is I put it on before I go for my walk, before I put my sneakers on. And it's been helping me in terms of the inflammation of my foot. And then the other way I'm also using it is for my midsection, because it has chili, and it has ginger and it has nettle and menthol. Is great for the inflammation or around your midsection. So it helps with that. And I've noticed that since I've been using it, not only is like the skin around my midsection, kind of looking tighter, and of course, this is with exercise as well. Nothing is magic. Like, and I'm not going to tell you that this is magic. Try this and your belly will be flat. No, of course, it comes with other things that you have to incorporate in your lifestyle. But I've noticed my skin is a little tighter, and I noticed that this is a little TMI, but it's you have to know this, that I've been going to the bathroom, number one, a lot more, like a lot, even without drinking more water. Like I drink water, I try to drink my 8 to 10 glasses during the day, but even without that, I've noticed that I've been going to the bathroom a lot more. And so I credit it to losing a lot of water, because I use this and put my waist trainer in, and I start to sweat, right? So I'm getting rid of water that way. So, I love it. It's cooling, right? So when you put it on, it feels really cool and amazing. Right away, you feel like the menthol in it. So smells good too. So it's not strong, very mild scent. So those are, just a few of the things that I like. Of course, all of these things, just like Coach Q said, are things that, we were using anyway, right? Because I was using some other pomade, that I purchased for my foot, and I was drinking apple cider vinegar, that I purchased, at the supermarket. And so, I'm really excited about to have everything, be able to purchase everything in one place and make money as well, by purchasing from myself. So
Absolutely. And we know the holidays is just around the corner. And a lot of us, right, we're hanging out during the summertime. We gain a little weight, we inflamed, and the love handles is kind of, big right now.
That absolutely.
And
Absolutely. Absolutely.
recommend, come and check these products out, especially that's the paprika, correct?
Yes, that is the
Paprika.
paprika and chili balsam.
If you love to go into the gym, if you're an active woman or not active, you could just wrap that around your waist with a little bit of stick, keep it on as much as you want, and just, check us out. But I've been hearing so much about the paprika that I can't wait to get mine. When I get mine, because I do,
Yes.
I'm active also. What I'm going to do, the first day that I'm going to use it, I'm going to videotape it, and we're going to measure. And then we're going to do a follow-up, because we want to be snatched. You understand what I'm saying? And also we having issues, from inflammation in our neck when we get to a certain age. That's the first thing that comes out, and then we're looking like, okay, turkey neck. We don't want that, right? So we're going to be using that with the splint. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to help ourselves right there. We're not going to use the knife, but we're going to use some products. So I'm just saying, girls, not only girls, the guys, and also, come and check us out. So Coach Q, come back because we want to be able to speak about join, make money, all that kind of stuff. And then I know you're the expert on that. So come back to the floor.
I am here. I am here. Wow, I'm so excited. You guys got me excited to use my paprika. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yes. Okay. So just like Mary was saying, it made sense to look at it in a business standpoint, especially just with everything. Like, let's just be realistic. Realistic. It's 2025, and you should be having something digital, right? Of course, you love your job, you love your career, whatever you have going on, but you have to have more than one stream of income coming in. And for me, I looked at it as it's certain things that I want to retire at a certain age, right? I have like certain goals that I have in the next 5 to 10 years, right? And like you said, Christmas is coming up. And what I thought about, I said, man, I looked at the comp plan, and Mary just told you guys, we just joined. I just joined September 4th. And I said, wow, 90 days before Christmas. And I looked at the comp plan. I said, well, it only takes about $125 to $200 to join. Of course, you can join right now with we have an amazing deal going on that we'll talk about in a little bit. That you can get in where you fit in. You can come in with whatever products you want to come in with, and that's what excited me. Like, because I love a little bit of the nutrition, I love a little bit of the makeup. I definitely had to get the skincare because, guys, I don't know if y'all believe me, but before I joined this company, skincare was the problem. I was like, oh my gosh, one day my face is dry, one day it's oily, one day my pimple coming. I'm like, no, where's this coming from? And so our bodies are functioning in how they always function, but we just don't have that type of lens. We can't look inside and say, oh, I see where the problem is. We don't know. So I love the fact that it was something for everything because I was looking for skincare. I always want to keep my nutrition up. So I got the bundle that was fit for me, right? I'm a mom of two. They have gummies for kids. I have a teen. She's wearing the lip liner now. It was a no-brainer. They're like, girl, we're not going to Sephora no more. I'm so sorry to tell you, okay? We're not going there. Okay, so it looks so good and everything looks, and that's one thing I love. Like, I'm someone that I love when it looks good. Like, I don't care what the price is. You could have got it from anywhere. And if you're looking good with it on, I don't care what it is. Because so many people have a Gucci belt. So many people have the YSL purses. I love the fact that we have something new and refreshing. And it looks so expensive. And it has that luxury feel. You feel good with it on, right? And so I love that. So when I got in, it was a no-brainer. I said, "Oh, I have something that everyone's going to love. Like my daughter's little friends are going to love it. I was thinking of a business for my daughter to do. She's not old enough to join legally, but girl, you're going to be selling these lip glosses because that's your age bracket. They love the eyebrows. They love all that stuff. So it was a no-brainer. I needed something for every age bracket. My mom, my grandmother, myself, everyone. So when I joined this company, spending $200 was not something I was okay, I'm going to do it, right? Because I needed these products throughout the course of a month. I was going to get these products anyway. Like, I had the eye patches in my Amazon cart. I had some new mascara, like this double lash mascara. I had so much. I had like the Marc Jacobs perfume, Versace perfumes. I had a cart, but I just said, you know what? Why would I buy all this money on Amazon? First of all, we're not even supposed to be shopping, right, on Amazon right now. So I had to make the decision to shop for myself and to think about my future. I was like, what? I love multi-level marketing. We're not going to act like we're not doing multi-level marketing. This is network marketing. But don't take yourself out of the equation because it's not a typical 9 to 5, right? nothing against 9 to 5s, but you know that when you go in at 9, you get off at 5, that's all you get paid for is 9 to 5. You don't get paid because you took some work home and you did your work. You don't get paid for those extra hours that you put in. When you clock out, you clock out. And so I love the fact that I'm literally working from my cell phone. Like, this is my first real launch I've done tonight with you guys. I'm super excited. But I've literally just been calling people. People have been watching me, like, they're like, Quiana, something's different about you. This has honestly, if I can just be really transparent tonight, this company has truly given me my confidence back. You know, I had lost it along the way. And I'm so thankful because I'm ready to live life. I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to meet some new people. Like, I had literally, like, I got into a little bubble and was like, okay, I got my friends, I'm good. But now I'm so ready to get into networks, go out and communicate and talk to people. That's one thing that the pandemic had an effect on me was my social life. I was okay being a hermit for a little bit. And that's not okay. It's not okay to live life to the fullest. And that's the type. So if you're a type of person that like, I'm not going to be put in a box. I truly believe that I can literally live the life that you want. Like, what life do you want? I told myself, no more playing small. So I'm about to, in these 90 days, I'm going to get the car that I want. I'm going to get my savings where it needs to be. I'm about to help a lot of people do things that they're paying people to do when you could just save that all with this company. So guys, you get in where you fit in, right? And then you're going to tell people about what you're doing. Whether you're doing social media, it's something for everyone, right? You're not a social media girly. You can literally have catalogs. You can send the app is so user friendly. You can send the catalog right to someone from your app. It's a QR code. It's super friendly. It's super easy, and they can get whatever they want. And our makeup is hands down, like, it makes me just want to beat my face every day. I'm just in the house, just putting makeup on, just like filling it out because when you go out, you don't want to do so much, but it's time to put yourself together again. Like, my daughter hates when I wear my bonnet. I said, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm getting dressed every day. I'm being intentional. And this company has allowed me to be intentional because I'm taking my products again. I'm on my products. I'm taking my collagen, right? We're taking our coffee. And with just the products that you take, you're feeling like you again. And that's just one way. So, guys, when people just start to buy things from you, whatever it is, they're going to get the lip gloss, they're going to get the perfume, they're going to get the cologne, they're going to get the gummies. We have toothpaste, right? My dad just got the toothpaste. He's like, what you got for me now, baby? And I was like, Dad, I got this, this, and this, right? And I was like, he's a teeth guy, right? He wanted to be a dentist. Even though he didn't fulfill that dream, that was something he loved. So him getting the toothpaste, I really wanted his expert opinion. I'm like, Dad, I think, like, try all of them, is what I told him. I was like, listen, get all of them, okay? Because they're affordable and they're great ingredients. And so, guys, whatever you get, when someone buys, say $100 worth of products from your website, you're going to get $50. We get paid on retail commission every 3 days. Okay, so someone buys something today on a Thursday, they're going to get whatever. Say they're going to get $150. So that's nothing. You spend $150 as soon as you go from the house to the car. You look up, you're like, wait a minute, what happened? Something came out of your account in 5 minutes. So guys, $150 is not a lot of money nowadays, but you're going to get a lot of stuff. Like, I got so much products for $200. And I just told my team that my products lasted over 30 days. Like, this, I still have a lot of the collagen left on both flavors. So I love that they're also quantity as well, right? And so when people come in with whatever products they want to buy, right, they're very affordable. You're going to get 50% in 3 days. So say it's Thursday, we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to hit your account Sunday. You're going to see it in your wallet. You can buy more product. You can cash out to your bank account, right? Prices are high. So if you get a little $20 put that in your gas,
Exactly.
right? It's just like the little things that add up over time, right? That's what people forget about. We
that,
always get our budget and we budget the big things, our mortgage, our car, we forget about those little bit of things when you go on Uber and you forget that you've got this and you're like, you don't think about those things. So what made me really look into this company was that it already had so many industries that you tap into.
Exactly.
And then it's like 50% off the dollar. I got excited off of that because I'm like, even if someone buys the makeup palette for $25, I'm just excited that they got it for that price.
Yes.
Like, I love the fact that I'm not feeling like, okay, I'm charging you too much for something that I know that you really, really want. So
Absolutely.
people are buying, they're getting what they need. And as you start to like build a team, right? Just for purposes of this call, I signed up Mary, right? Mary is on my team. She's in New York. She's doing her thing. Mary's on TikTok. Mary's killing it on the social media game, right? I'm a traditional marketer. I make my list. I call my people. I text my people. I have a daily goal. And then Mary meets Belinda, right? And they're doing this amazing, they're networkers because Belinda is a business person. She's a business owner. So what do you think happens? Business people think so much alike. It's not cliche, y'all. It's for real in real life. So Belinda said, wow, this is like an amazing opportunity. I'm going to join Mary. See how that works, guys? Like, people saw the value in the product. They see the value in the business because it's a no-brainer. You're going to buy these things anyway. So why not keep the dollar in-house? And then those that you know, because your network, like, don't think small. Your network is huge. You meet someone new every single day,
Absolutely.
right? And so people will ask you all the time, especially when you're an adult, they say, hey, what do you do? Stop telling people you have that IT job. Tell them later in life that you did. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I do IT. You tell them that later in life. The first thing you tell them when they say, hey, what do you do? You say, hey, I'm a beauty consultant. If you're a man, hey, I have my own men care line. They said, oh man, I was wondering why your skin looks like that. People were already wanting to give you a compliment. They're waiting to give you that compliment, and now you have something to follow up with. So basically, just letting people know what you have, the excitement. Like, I'm so excited to talk on the products, to be on the products. And guys, as you grow, because Belinda has her team, Mary has her team, but that's just one person, right? I've signed up over 6 people in the business in my first 30 days, and I'm just getting started. So every time someone joins you, that becomes your group volume, and we get bonuses off of our group volume, right? And so that's $1,000 per bonus that you get. And you can get it. It's not hard to attain. Just know that in 90 days, if you're serious, if you put your effort into your business and take your products, all you have to do is be a product of the product, honestly. Like, my first 30 days, I literally was a product of the product. People were messaging me. I was posted when I felt like it because I just wanted to be having an organic way of bringing things about. But then people started calling me and messaging me. I said, okay, this is not going to be as organic as I thought. It's time to get to work. People are hungry. People want to be happy. People want to look good. People are tired of being bubbled and boxed in for whatever their life is like now. And I started to see that happening to me. As a teacher, I started to see, like, oh man, I'm not doing my hair anymore. I'm not putting on any makeup. I'm just going to work. And that was not exciting for me anymore. So sometimes it's as simple as getting excited again. And a
Absolutely.
lot of people want that. And you
Absolutely.
put the right product in front of them, the sky's the limit.
Absolutely. And especially today's day, with so much that is going on, I believe, multiple stream of income, even like you mentioned earlier, even the $10 that come into your banking, it's $10 has a value. So we always got to look into, like, hey, here's the opportunity, let's go. Because I was telling Mary the other day, I done it to the kind of products out there. I kind of, the doubled in, and some things worked out, some of them didn't work out. And I got tired of, like, companies that you join in, you paying $125 every month, you're not selling anything. I was just like, you know what, it's enough, it's enough. I'm just going to stopped for a minute, but I looked around, I said, damn, I need another, gig. I need to be doing something because I need to continue, creating money.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
one paycheck is not enough, So when this product came up, pharmacy, at first I was just following our coach Stormy. I
Yes.
started following her on YouTube. I started listening to her. I was like, she's different, and then she started breaking it down. But I was just like, wait a minute. And then she switched over to pharmacy. Then when Mary, I said, you know what? Let me, let me connect with Mary. Let me see what's going on in here. And when she presented, I really did like the idea. So I already have my kit. I'm waiting for my products. Yes, I do have it. And I'm excited about it, especially the skincare. But once the rest of the product comes in, I'm going to share, and also we're going to be starting blasting out there. So for all of you that is following us, listen up, guys. Even if you don't want to be part of the company, just come and support us because we really need the support, and you're not going to regret it trying out the product. So the product is really good. I started using the skincare for the past 3 days, and I could see, a different glow. So you imagine once I start off, doing supplements, we're going to go hammer with this. So I'm just doing a call tonight, call of action for the community, especially the young generations out there. We know you want to hang out, you want to look good, you want the lashes, you want the hair. Come and make extra money out here. Come build your bank account. Come and invest your future. Because as of now, what else is left? You got to invest in you, right? So 20 years from now, you can look back, damn, I bought a house. I bought something valuable, that I was out there, talking to people. I was calling out everybody, and here's my reward. So what do you think about multiple stream of income?
I
Mary?
want to mention, yes, like I was saying earlier, I've always dipped and dabbled in some other side hustle, always. And what came to mind just recently, how we had this government shutdown. And I know someone personally who, you know, actually had to go, on furlough. But that person, luckily enough, they have a side hustle, which is a multi-level company network, not ours, another one, but nevertheless, it's still, she had something that she could fall back on, that she could now dedicate her time, go all in while she's waiting in the period of, who knows what's going to happen with the government and all that, and what's going to happen with her job. And so I love the fact that this particular company could be open to the Gen Z, to the Gen X, to the millennial, to the or the over 60, and this is for everybody, because we could all use, who can't use extra income, like who even Coach Stormy, who is a multimillionaire, is still out there hustling, making money. So, why not us? Why not join, get a piece of the pie as well? So
Absolutely. And listen, the market is open for everybody. Okay. If you Spanish, there's a Latino line, right? Where
exactly.
you join in and and be, and then I believe there's other multiple languages where you could join. So this is an open market for everybody. We want all of us to make it out there. What do you think, Coach Q?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's an open market. We're just getting started. Like the momentum is here. And when you talk about business, you talk about positioning. You just talked about Coach Storm. She just got started August 1st. We're only in the beginning of October. So think about timing, positioning, think about momentum, think about, we say this all the time, copying the right cat,
Yeah.
right? So many of us are copycats, but we just don't copy the right person, and you're wondering why it's not working. I'm like, well, look who you're mimicking, right? And I'm just so excited we have the GOAT, the beast, the number one. Like, it's not something we just like to say because we respect and we love her. No, it's documented. She is the number one female network marketer in the world. The number one. So we have her right here. I'm super excited. Farmaci. like I am excited about where we are and where we're going, because when you think about, I'm gonna like, this is what really matters, is the industries that are never going to go anywhere. Health is never going to go anywhere. Beauty will never go anywhere. Women are going to find different ways to get more and more beautiful, different things to use, right? And then of course you have coffee that's never going to go out of style. So we're just like in the best place right now. We're in a win-win situation. We're getting 50%. And then we also, as business owners, we also get a true wholesale price. So that's what I love about it. So that you can retail, like you can really retail how you need to. So think big when you think about this company. Think about the people you know that own spas or that work in a spa. Think about the people that are in the, like you said earlier, the barbershops, the hair salons. You know, those are the people that I'm talking to, I'm targeting, the ones that really are already in the beauty field. But they have a service, but they don't have a product. And what better to offer a product? Like just like at MAC, I'm talking to the makeup artist, and you literally buy the makeup they put on you and you take it home. That's what their beauty artists should be able to have their own makeup that they put on their client, and then they pay for their product to take home with them, right? So it's just like so many great things you can do to enhance your business. And when I looked at another opportunity, like Mary said, we just got out of another business together, which I loved. I never thought I was going anywhere, but I had to be realistic.
Yes.
And time is always realistic. That's one thing that never stops. It's gonna keep on going. You're sleeping, and no matter whether you wake up, time has passed. Okay. And so what got me excited is that we are in a company where you can do things right now. Like it has something for the person that loves the internet. It has something for someone that just loves products. Like some people like me, I can be in Target all day, just walking around, just walking. I might not buy anything. I have my coffee, and I'll just walk around, right? And so I love the fact that my house looks like a mini Target. It's so cute. The products are super pretty, and they're amazing. We have something for everyone. Recession-proof industries is what you want to look at.
And think about it, guys. When you hear about 50%, somebody comes and spend $200 in your market, you get $100. You can't miss that, you know? That is money.
And might we add that this is a global company, because of course the headquarters to Farmaci is in Turkey, but we are in over 52 other countries. So, it's exciting to me to be able to, reach out to someone, because like we're meeting people every day, even over the internet, over social media. You could be talking to somebody in the UK. And so, or speaking to someone in the Dominican Republic. And then imagine being able to, help someone in those countries with this opportunity that maybe they would have never come across this opportunity, but they met you over the internet, and now all of a sudden they're making 6 and 7 figures because they decided to run with this business. And so that's exciting to me, being able to help others.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Coach Q, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on all social medias, Quiananewby, Quiana, and yeah.
And what about you, Coach Mary?
Yes, I can be found on all social media platforms. You can find me as I am Coach Mary Solis. You find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, YouTube. You'll find me. But I'm always looking to connect with other people, just because, just to share, a lot of resources in terms of health and wellness. It doesn't necessarily have to be about pharmacy, but just connecting with others and sharing resources. And I just want to add, we will be having our first virtual event tomorrow, Friday. So we invite your audience, anyone who'd like to join us, just reach out to us or reach out to you. And join us tomorrow evening at 8:30 for our very first virtual pajama party, our glow up pajama party where we'll be, talking a little bit about Farmaci and the products. And we're going to talk a little bit more some of the other products. We spoke about few here, but we'll speak about more of the product. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have, icebreaker games and prizes and, some music and have people bring their beverage of choice and and
Yeah.
it'll be a lot of fun. So that'll be tomorrow evening over Zoom. So you can be wherever you are in the world. You can still join us for the pajama party.
Coach Q, how do you feel about tomorrow?
Oh, I'm so excited about tomorrow. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a whole nother vibe because when you think about pajamas party, just think about you and your girls like getting together when you were younger and like planning your makeup the first time and just like having like your first conversation. So Mary has definitely come up with some amazing fun activities we're gonna do. So I'm like, this is gonna be really dope. So come, it's a virtual event, 8:30 tomorrow, guys. Come cozy, like you said, Mary, with your favorite beverage, and let's have a good time.
Absolutely. We always have to have a good time, positive, good vibe. In order for us to have good turnout, we always got to be out there, as a whole, and always positive. So, with that said, we're going to end this live today, but I truly, truly appreciate your presence. And so is your coach, Mary, coming out here today. I really appreciate you guys. And we're looking forward, that this is not just going to be one meeting. We planning to, come back maybe another month for us to speak about our experiences because I believe if I'm selling something, I want to be able to speak about it, from my own experience. So that's why I can't wait, to get the product, start off using it. And because I want to be able to say, listen, this is the changes that I have. And, it could benefit you. So we're going to come back. We're gonna do a couple of videos out there. We're going to come back and just to reassure our community that this is the game. Yo, don't miss out. There's money, there's products, there's life, there's travels, there is, you name it, we got it with this team. You will hear people experiences, you will hear positive vibes. Coach Stormy, she's always on the internet, on YouTube, in the morning, at 6 in the morning, she already out there, creating her positivity, So hey, let's join and let's get it together. You know what I mean? That's ching ching. We need it more than ever.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for having us, Belinda. This was really a very nice experiences, positive, and to be able to get, the information out there because sometimes people just don't know what they don't know. And so this is a very positive way of a great platform, to, share with others about some opportunities that may or may not be for you.
Exactly. And follow us, follow my platform. I am here always on Thursdays. And if there's anyone out there, especially in the market, small business or business in the community, and you want to promote your business, here's a free platform. The interviews here are for free. Unless you want to donate something, we'll receive it, but it's always for free. So if you want to come down here and promote your business, we are open doors. Right. So, and then we do speak 3 languages. We speak Garifuna, English, including Spanish. So we are open to the community. So welcome, girls. Welcome. So I will be seeing you tomorrow. And Coach Q, do you have anything to end with?
Sorry, guys, I was trying to unmute. I just want to say thank you so much. Like, Mary, you look amazing. Okay, Belinda, you look amazing. You ladies look really good. And I'm just excited. I just really look into the opportunity. If you're watching this, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Look at where you are right now and just think about what you're already spending on these products and how you could really elevate your life. Because that's what I thought about. Do I want another bill or do I want some more money? And for me, I'm like, okay, I want some more money. So let's turn these products that were just going to be a bill and let's order them from this amazing company that makes sense and tell everybody about it. Right? Because that people want to know what you're doing and how you're feeling and what you're taking and the things that like you're now the expert. And that's what we gotta understand. Like become the expert in what you're doing, right? And so that's what we're doing. So get excited. Come on over to Farmaci. The momentum is here. We have like I didn't even get into like the fun stuff. We have free trips. Like I'm about to definitely use that the car insurance, the car extra money for cars. It's so much like and a lot of times, I don't know if this is you that I'm speaking to, but a lot of times people feel bad for wanting those things. It used to be me. I was like, man, I don't want what money can buy. Like I just want to live the simple life. But you know what? Sometimes having something a little lavish is what you deserve. You know, that's who you are. That's what speaks to your inner core and gets you going. It's not being vain. It's what you need to stay away from pain. So I love it. I'm getting back to like the things that I love. The car I want to drive, the way I want to look walking out of the car, like how I want to present myself every single day. And that's what you have to understand. How you present yourself matters. So if you're looking at yourself in the mirror and this is not how you want to present yourself, then you definitely need to get back with us. And it is okay. Because it is a no judgment zone. Okay? But we're gonna get it together.
Absolutely. We're
You
going to work on
deserve it.
that.
You deserve it.
Absolutely. So guys, then thank you so much. Once again, this is your home. Return anytime. We are here on Thursdays at 9 o'clock every Thursdays. So with that said, we're gonna say goodbye. But join. Pharmacy is the it right now. Come on, don't hesitate. Look at all this beautiful product. You want to look like this or you want to have your skin shiny?
Yeah.
Join us, follow us, and we out here.
We're here.
So with
Thanks,
that,
ladies.
goodbye. Good night. Love you guys.
Good night.
Good night.